Welcome to the Firestarter series. Today we're diving into repeating tables, but don't worry, we're keeping things simple and approachable. For those of you who are seasoned pros, stick around. We might have a surprise feature or two that you haven't seen yet. Let's talk about when to use a repeating table versus static fields. We'll explore some techniques and features that can make your forms more efficient and user-friendly. Ready to get started? What is a repeating table? At its core, a repeating table is a control that lets you group fields together and repeat them as many times as needed to collect data, like rows in a spreadsheet. Think of it as a versatile tool for simplifying and streamlining data collection. Imagine an inspection form where a technician needs to take multiple photos of a building's condition and add comments for each one. Without a repeating table, you'd need to stack a fixed number of media fields and text boxes. Say you decide on 20 photos max, that's 40 fields to manage. Scrolling through that many fields could become overwhelming for your users. With a repeating table, you can drop in just one media field and one text box, then configure the table to repeat as needed. You've gone from 40 fields to 3. Your technicians will thank you. Repeating tables can be set to enforce a minimum and/or maximum number of rows. For our example, let's say the technician needs to take at least 10 photos, but no more than 20. These settings give you control while keeping things flexible. Let's look at a work order for a construction project. The repeating table allows the user to input multiple pieces of equipment, along with their associated tasks and hours. From there, the form calculates the total cost. The table allows users to input multiple pieces of equipment from a pre-built data source. To bring in equipment data, you can use various methods. One example is leveraging the Populate from Data Source feature, which we'll cover in another video. In this scenario, the user selects an equipment type from a choice field linked to the data source. This selection determines the available equipment options and automatically stores the rate in another field using the Bind to Data Source feature. For more details on these features, check out the links provided in the description below. By default, most fields in a repeating table are visible to users. Exceptions include hidden fields and media fields. Depending on the number of fields, your table preview might become cluttered. Use the Disable Table Display option to hide fields that are not necessary. But don't worry, the user can tap a row to view all fields. Let's see this in action. Notice the navigation options. You can see the current position within the table. I'll show you what it looks like in the builder. I included a summary of the equipment. Navigation is key to a great user experience. Here's how to set it up. Add previous and next buttons to enable users to move row by row within the table. Include an Add New button to allow users to create a new row at the end of the table. Provide a Done button that lets users exit the table and return to the table's preview page. Use a formula to display the current position within the table, so users always know where they are. I hope this video inspires you to explore creative ways to incorporate repeating tables into your form designs and workflows. What we covered today is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to uncover, so stay tuned for upcoming episodes of Firestarter. Until next time, happy designing. Thank you for joining this Form Firestarter session. Please reach out to the client success team at any time. They are ridiculously helpful. See you again next time.